What if I told you that the 8 hours you spend asleep could completely transform your life? Not someday, not eventually, but starting tonight, right now, as you're hearing these words, your subconscious is listening, absorbing, preparing for the most powerful reset you've ever experienced. Because while everyone else thinks sleep is just rest, you're about to discover it's actually your greatest healing tool. Hello, this is Louise Hay. The day has passed. Whatever it brought, whether joy or struggle, certainty or confusion, has done its part. And now, as the light fades and stillness arrives, I want to invite you into a deeper understanding of what happens when you close your eyes. For the next 21 days, let these words be your alignment, your sanctuary, your education, because sleep is not just an ending, it is a beginning. Each night, as you drift off to sleep, you enter a space where your thoughts are creating your tomorrow. Most people see sleep as unconsciousness, as absence, as time lost from their busy lives. But what if everything you've been taught about sleep is incomplete? What if, while your body rests, your soul reorganizes? What if, while your eyes close, your mind opens to divine insight? What if the silence of night is not emptiness, but the exact space where healing can take place effortlessly, gently, deeply? You don't have to fix everything during the day. You don't have to solve all your problems with your conscious mind, fighting and struggling and forcing solutions. What you do need is this one thing: willingness. Willingness to understand sleep as a sacred practice. Willingness to see your nightly rest as a spiritual reset, a divine appointment with your highest self. I let go of this day with gratitude. I trust in the wisdom of my inner being. Sleep is not abandonment. It's a holy agreement. It's the universe whispering, "You've done enough for today. Now let me take over. You are safe. You are supported. You are seen." Just as the earth turns without your effort, just as tides rise without your command, so too will your healing unfold without force, without strain, without you needing to control every moment. I am willing to be healed even in my sleep. When you approach sleep as a miracle practice, your evenings transform into sacred rituals. Each bedtime becomes an opportunity to realign with your truth. Each moment of rest becomes a ceremony of trust. This is why understanding the healing potential of sleep is so important, not only for recovery, but for creation itself. Your body already knows how to rest. Your soul already knows how to mend. The chatter of your mind can rest now too, because during sleep, your subconscious mind accepts suggestions more openly than at any other time. This is why the affirmations you choose at bedtime are like seeds planted into the richest soil. They take root while you're completely unaware. They grow while you rest, sending out shoots of new possibility into your waking life. My dreams guide me. My rest restores me. My sleep heals me. So let's plant these seeds with clarity and awareness. Let's choose thoughts of peace, thoughts of healing, thoughts of love. Because what you think as you fall asleep creates a frequency, a vibration that draws matching experiences into your life. This isn't wishful thinking. This is how the universe works. Like attracts like. And your final thoughts before sleep set the tone for everything that follows. Don't carry resentment into your rest. Don't fall asleep with fear in your heart, with worry churning in your mind, with anger burning in your chest. Gently replace those thoughts. Gently say, I release today. I welcome miracles. And here's something most people never realize. Your subconscious never sleeps. Even while your conscious mind rests and dreams fade into the quiet of night, your subconscious continues to listen, to absorb, to create. The thoughts you choose before sleep go straight into your subconscious, bypassing all the usual defenses and doubts, shaping your tomorrow with invisible hands. This means that sleep is not a break from healing. It is an accelerator. It's a portal. It's a divine rehearsal space for the life you are choosing to build. And the best part, you don't have to strive for it. You don't have to earn it. You simply allow it. As I drift, the wisdom within me awakens. While you sleep, your critical mind softens. The filters that usually question or resist new beliefs dissolve into stillness. In that space, old limiting patterns rise to the surface and can be lovingly released. In that space, new truths can be gently planted like seeds in fertile soil. This is when the deepest healing happens, because there is no inner argument, no resistance, only gentle acceptance. I am willing to release the patterns in me that created this condition. I am willing to change. These words, repeated softly before sleep, do more than comfort. They reprogram. They remind your inner being what is possible. They remind your body that it is safe to heal. And healing doesn't just mean physical. It also means emotional, mental, spiritual. The healing of self-blame, the healing of old grief, the healing of distrust toward your own instincts. Sleep is not a passive act. It is participation in a larger intelligence that knows exactly how to restore you. Your subconscious is like the garden beneath the surface. You may not see it from the outside, but roots are growing, rearranging, restoring the landscape of your inner world. When you say to yourself, I am loved, I am safe, all is well, just before you fall asleep, you are watering that garden. You are saying to life, I'm ready. I'm ready to heal while I rest. You are opening a window between the worlds, this world of doing and the deeper world of being. And from there, miracles can enter softly. A memory might heal overnight. A dream may deliver clarity you've been seeking for months. A burden might dissolve simply because you were willing to sleep in love rather than fear. You wake up lighter without understanding exactly why, and that's perfect. You don't need to understand how it works. You only need to trust that it does. And here's the miracle you've been waiting to hear. You don't have to do this perfectly. You don't need special training or years of practice. You only have to be willing. You only have to show up night after night with a soft intention to choose love instead of fear, to plant peace instead of pressure, to choose trust over control. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I honor my efforts. I allow rest to restore me. These are not just nice ideas to make you feel better. These are bridges between your conscious desires and your subconscious power. And the more you cross that bridge, the more natural healing becomes. The more your waking life reflects the calm you cultivate in your sleep. This is how you begin to create not just healing nights, but healing days. Have you ever noticed that when you wake up from a deep, peaceful sleep, the world looks different? Problems that seemed overwhelming yesterday feel manageable this morning. It's not just your eyes that are rested. Your heart is too. Your energy field is lighter. Your perspective has shifted. That's because during the night, Your subconscious has done sacred work. It has carried away burdens, cleared toxic loops, and made space for new beginnings. My healing is already in motion. I trust the process of life. It's as if the parts of you that tried to cope all day were finally allowed to rest, and the parts of you that carry your deepest truth had room to speak. It's quiet in the night, but the silence is not empty. It is full of realignment. It's full of divine whisperings that say, "You're on your way. You're growing even now. Everything is unfolding perfectly." Now imagine this. What if every night became a healing session? What if every bedtime was your return to the garden of your soul? No appointments needed, no conditions, no prerequisites, just you, your breath, your willingness, and the infinite intelligence that flows through all things. Healing, alignment, restoration, all while you sleep. And it doesn't end with one night. This is a practice, a gift you give yourself each evening. Each repetition deepens the pathway of self-love. Each word spoken before sleep softens the rough edges of your day. Each night builds upon the last, creating momentum toward wholeness. So tonight, right now, ask yourself this question: what would I love my subconscious to know tonight? Maybe it's a reminder that you are enough exactly as you are. Maybe it's a letting go of guilt you've been carrying for years. Maybe it's an opening to receive abundance, to trust love, to feel safe again in this world. Maybe it's time to release a thought that has haunted you for too long. Maybe it's time to welcome joy, even in a small, quiet way. Whatever it is, whisper it kindly to yourself. Place it gently into your heart like a note in a sacred envelope. Then let go. Release your grip. Trust that your inner self, your deeper self, has heard you and is already beginning the transformation. This is not imagination. This is collaboration. You and your subconscious are a team. You are partners in creation, and together you can rewrite the patterns that no longer serve you. As I sleep, my body heals. As I sleep, my mind is renewed. As I sleep, I become more of who I truly am. You are not alone in this process. You are supported by life itself, by forces beyond your understanding that have always been working on your behalf. Your job is not to force, but to allow. Your job is not to control, but to trust. And sleep is the most beautiful place to begin this gentle revolution. So allow yourself this sacred practice. Let sleep become your sanctuary, your ceremony, your sacred space of becoming. Let it be the place where miracles happen naturally, where healing unfolds without effort, where tomorrow is gently shaped by the love you choose tonight. So many people misunderstand the power of the moments just before falling asleep and the quiet seconds as they wake. They think these are just transitions, moving from day to night, from sleep to morning, nothing special about them. But in truth, these are golden windows. These are sacred thresholds where your subconscious mind becomes like soft clay, open and ready to be gently shaped. The point of power is always in the present moment. And these moments, those in-between dream-soft edges of awareness, are some of the most potent presents you can offer your inner self. Your brain waves during these times slow down into theta and alpha states. the same states used in hypnosis and deep meditation. It is here, in this softened frequency, that your usual mental defenses dissolve. You are no longer busy proving, defending, or maintaining your identity. You simply are. So use this time wisely. As you lie down tonight, take a moment. Feel your body sinking into the mattress. Notice your breath naturally slowing, and then, with gentle intention, speak to your subconscious as you would to a beloved friend. I am loved. I am safe. All is well. I release this day with gratitude. I welcome healing. I welcome peace. I welcome miracles. My body knows exactly how to heal itself. My mind knows exactly how to find clarity. My heart knows exactly how to open to love. I trust life. I trust myself. I trust this sacred process of renewal. Let these words or words like them become your evening prayer, your nightly ritual, not because you have to, but because you get to, because you deserve this gentleness, because you are worthy of healing that happens while you rest. And when morning comes, as your eyes slowly open and consciousness returns, meet yourself with the same gentleness. Before you check your phone, before you think about your tasks, before you let the world rush in, take one moment, one sacred moment to say thank you. Thank you, body, for healing while I slept. Thank you, mind, for processing and releasing. Thank you, spirit, for guiding me through the night. This simple practice, bookending your sleep with love and gratitude, changes everything. It tells your subconscious that you are paying attention, that you value this partnership, that you trust the process. You are loved. You are healing. You are safe. You are held. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are exactly where you need to be to begin again tonight. And tomorrow you will wake up a little closer to your light, and the next night even closer. Because your healing never stops. It flows, breathes, and rises with you. Every night is a new beginning. Every morning is a gentle confirmation that you are on your way. The journey continues, breath by breath, night by night, dream by dream, and with each cycle you become more aligned with your truth, more connected to your power, more aware of the infinite love that holds you always. So tonight, as darkness falls and the world grows quiet, know this: you are participating in something sacred. You are not just sleeping. You are healing. You are transforming. You are becoming. And the universe itself is breathing with you, supporting you, loving you through every moment of rest. Sweet dreams, dear one. Sweet, healing, miraculous dreams. Your tomorrow is being written in the silence of tonight, and it is more beautiful than you can imagine. I am willing to be healed. I am willing to change. I am willing to sleep in peace and wake in joy. All is well. All is always well. And so it is. Now, let me share something with you that will deepen this practice even further. When you understand how your thoughts work during sleep, you gain access to a power that most people never tap into. You see, your subconscious mind is always listening, always recording, always creating based on what you feed it. And there is no time when it is more receptive than those precious moments between waking and sleeping. Think about it. During the day, your conscious mind is constantly filtering information. It questions, it doubts, it resists based on past experiences and learned beliefs. I can't do that. That's impossible. I've tried before and failed. These thoughts create barriers between you and your desires, between who you are and who you could become. But at night, oh, at night, everything changes. As you drift towards sleep, that critical voice grows quieter. The walls come down, the gates open, and your subconscious becomes like a still pool of water, perfectly reflective, ready to mirror whatever you place before it. This is why what you think about as you fall asleep is so crucial. If you fall asleep replaying arguments, rehearsing fears, or dwelling on what went wrong, your subconscious takes that as instruction. It says, this is what we're focusing on. This is what we're creating more of. And throughout the night, it works to reinforce those patterns, to make them stronger, to weave them deeper into the fabric of your being. But when you consciously choose thoughts of love, healing, peace, and possibility before sleep, everything shifts. Your subconscious says, oh, this is our new direction. This is what we're growing toward. And it begins immediately to reorganize your inner world to match this new instruction. I choose thoughts that support my highest good. I release all else with love. This is not positive thinking in the shallow sense. This is not about pretending everything is perfect when it's not. This is about consciously directing your most powerful creative force, your subconscious mind, toward outcomes that serve your well-being. It's about being the gardener of your inner landscape, carefully selecting which seeds to plant and which weeds to remove. And here's what makes this so beautiful. You don't have to believe it completely at first. You don't have to have perfect faith or absolute certainty. You only have to be willing to try, because your subconscious doesn't judge your beliefs. It simply responds to repetition and feeling. When you say night after night, I am healing, I am loved, I am safe, even if part of you doubts it, another part begins to accept it. And that accepting part grows stronger with each repetition. Like water wearing down stone, gentle persistence creates profound change. So be patient with yourself. Be gentle. This is not a race. This is not a test. This is a journey of returning to yourself, of remembering your innate worthiness, of reconnecting with the wisdom that has always lived within you. Every night is a fresh start. Every night is a new opportunity. It doesn't matter what happened today or yesterday or last year. Tonight, you can begin again. You can choose different thoughts. You can plant different seeds. You can open yourself to healing in ways you never have before. I am willing to try. I am willing to receive. I am willing to heal. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. Your dreams. Those strange, sometimes confusing, often forgotten experiences that fill your sleep. Many people dismiss dreams as random, meaningless, just the brain processing information. But what if your dreams are actually your subconscious communicating with you, showing you what needs attention, offering solutions to problems, revealing truths you haven't yet acknowledged? When you approach sleep with intention, when you plant seeds of healing before drifting off, your dreams often become more vivid, more meaningful, more aligned with your growth. You might dream of releasing old burdens. You might dream of conversations with people you need to forgive. You might dream of yourself doing things you thought impossible, being the person you're becoming. These dreams are not just entertainment. They are messages. They are processing. They are your inner self working through issues in the safe space of symbolism and metaphor. Pay attention to them, not with anxiety or overanalysis, but with gentle curiosity. When you wake from a meaningful dream, take a moment. Don't immediately dismiss it or forget it. Lie still and ask yourself, what was the feeling? What was the message? Often the answer comes not from the literal details, but from the emotional tone, the atmosphere, the sense of what was being communicated. My dreams carry wisdom. I am open to their messages. Some nights you'll remember your dreams clearly. Other nights you'll forget them the moment you wake. Both are perfect. Both are part of the process. Because even when you don't remember, the work is still happening. The healing is still unfolding. Your subconscious is still processing, releasing, integrating. Trust the process even when you can't see it. Trust the healing even when you can't feel it. Trust that something profound is happening in the depths of your being, something that doesn't need your conscious awareness to be effective. And if you struggle with sleep, if falling asleep feels difficult or staying asleep feels impossible, be gentle with yourself about that too. This practice is not about perfect sleep, it's about perfect intention. Even if you lie awake for hours, you can still speak lovingly to your subconscious. You can still plant seeds of healing. You can still choose thoughts of peace. I release the need to control. I allow my body to find its natural rhythm. Sometimes the greatest healing happens in the stillness of lying awake, in the quiet conversation between you and your inner self. So don't judge yourself if sleep doesn't come easily. Instead, use that time. Breathe deeply. Relax your body part by part. Speak gently to yourself. Thank your body for all it does. Forgive yourself for anything you're holding against yourself. This transforms sleeplessness from frustration into opportunity, from something wrong into something sacred. You're still healing, you're still growing, you're still held by infinite love, and when sleep finally comes, whether after 5 minutes or 5 hours, it will be deeper and more restorative because you've prepared the ground, you've softened the soil, you've created space for miracles. Now, as we move toward the close of this teaching, I want to invite you to make a commitment to yourself, not a rigid, harsh commitment that feels like pressure, but a gentle, loving commitment that feels like coming home. For the next 21 nights, practice this sacred sleep ritual. Each evening, as you prepare for bed, take a few moments to consciously release the day. You can do this however feels right to you. Maybe you journal, maybe you take a warm bath, maybe you simply sit quietly and breathe. Find what helps you transition from the busyness of day to the sacredness of night. Then, as you lie down, place your hands on your heart. Feel the steady beat of life within you, and speak to yourself with the tenderness you would offer someone you deeply love. Choose a few affirmations that resonate with you. Let them be simple. Let them be true. Let them be what your soul most needs to hear. I am safe. I am loved. I am healing. I am enough. Repeat them slowly, feeling each word. Don't rush. Don't perform. This is not for anyone else. This is between you and your deepest self. This is you learning to speak to yourself the way the universe speaks to you, with infinite patience, with endless compassion, with absolute belief in your worthiness. And then let go. Release your hold on the day, on the affirmations, on everything. Trust that the seeds have been planted. Trust that your subconscious heard you. Trust that even now, healing is beginning. My subconscious is my partner in healing. Together we create miracles. Some nights you'll feel profound peace as you drift off. Other nights your mind will still be busy. Both are okay. This is not about achieving some perfect state. This is about showing up consistently with love, with intention, with willingness to heal. The magic happens not in any single night, but in the accumulation of nights, in the gentle repetition, in the consistent choice to treat yourself with kindness as you enter sleep. This is how transformation happens, not all at once, but gradually, steadily, surely. And as you practice this, you'll begin to notice changes. Maybe you sleep more deeply. Maybe you wake feeling lighter. Maybe problems that seemed overwhelming start to resolve themselves. Maybe relationships improve. Maybe your health strengthens. Maybe you simply feel more at peace, more connected to yourself, more trusting of life. These changes might be subtle at first. You might not even notice them until one day you realize, wait, I feel different. Something has shifted. That's the beauty of this practice. It works quietly, gently, beneath the surface, until one day the transformation becomes undeniable. I am patient with my process. I trust divine timing. And through it all, remember this: you are not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You are a beautiful, evolving being who is learning to love yourself more deeply, to trust yourself more fully, to open yourself more completely to the healing that is your birthright. You are loved beyond measure. You are worthy beyond question. You are healing beyond doubt. And so it is, and so it shall be, tonight and every night. Sweet dreams, sacred rest, gentle healing. All is well. All is always well. Amen.